we as implementers, we always come across challenges in one way or the other, and we always keep talking about operational research. We talk about it so much, but we really don't do anything or do things differently, things that have been informed by research, by data. We just do things without knowledge. So I'm excited about this workshop which brought us together to make sure that we actually examine very important issues that affect the implementation of these programs.
What I was used to before is to look at research questions, research purpose, but this workshop has really introduced me to system thinking. Look at the system first, what are the failures, the challenges, and from there we get what we want to impact in implementation.
I'm a researcher. I think I know what objectives are, what methods are. So it has been eye-opening, the differentiation between research as conventionally how we think about it compared to implementation research.
We recognize that implementation research brings us to the reality, how to recognize the gaps between what the government wants to have and what in reality is ongoing.
Coming from a very different background, implementation research has been an eye-opener to me. I mean, listening to the concepts of implementation research and the way to reorient my mindset in order to be able to craft goals and questions and research objectives. It's really been enriching.
The aspects related to the system itself, and then where the system fails, and then how we could contribute to or give our contribution or maybe our suggestion at the end.
How has changed our view of the problem. We came here thinking in a specific problem that applied to nomadic populations in Chad, and now we look back to the system and see what were the problems in the system.
I think that has been a very important step for all of us to peer review each other's work, but also to learn what other groups are doing.
This workshop show us that it is important when we are developing the protocol to be very consistent.
The facilitation has really helped, because at first when you have a proposal like this, you think you've done most of the work, but when you come to the workshop you start noticing the flaws and the areas where you can really get your proposal to really address the issues better, at least identify issues better.
Giving me a chance to get to interact with colleagues from all over the world to get to address very unique issues.
When we want to talk about information circulation, we don't only have a regard on the program, but we must see what that quality improvement will make to improve all the information system.
And for me, it was really interesting because I am supposedly an expert in implementation research, but by participating in this workshop, I was able to get more clarity myself on what implementation research is. Also being able to speak to the different participants as opposed to just reading their proposals and going back and forth on email was much more helpful, because I got a better sense of what they were thinking and was able to explain things better and share things.
The workshop has really helped me to develop a system, more of a systems perspective of looking at things, and being taught more about systems thinking. That has been very, very valuable. And looking at how my colleagues from other countries, what they're doing as well, and the thought process that we're bringing into the proposals has been also very enlightening.